What's up, everybody? It is late, I'm tired, but I'm excited and I can't wait. So, tonight, I'm gonna unbox a Mezco 112 Gambit with all of you. Let's go do this. All right, guys, one more thing before I start the video. Hit the like button of this video and hit subscribe. Also, if you want to stay up to date on the channel, hit the little bell icon and you'll stay up to date on everything that's gonna happen on this channel. Also, in the bio below, you'll find our Facebook page and our Instagram. Go like them. You know you already want to. Before I get started, guys, I just wanted to show off some of my work. I mean, I'm not perfect at this by any means, but I mean, I've gotten so much better at doing this. I'm proud of myself. I mean, I started here with Venom, and then Thanos is the most recent. I think it looks pretty dang awesome. So here it is in all of its glory. Now it does still have this little film on it here that all Mezcos have. I think the majority of them that I have, I've kept the plastic wrap around the box. The box is black with pink lettering. As I look closer, once again, you got the side with the Gambit logo and the Mezco logo, and the 112. And I know this is what everybody wants other than actually seeing the figure. So you've got a bow staff, single throwing card, charged single throwing card, stack of throwing cards, a charged stack of throwing cards, 2 charged stack throwing hand card effects. That's the Gambit figure. He's got 2 heads. I don't know which one I want yet. I have to look. Then you've got your other interchangeable hands. Your base with the stand, the clear stand. Then you got the pictures that you see on the Mezco website that they put up for their prototypes. They're very nice, very well done. I wish I could do them like that. And you know, you got your Mezco logos, your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the goodness there. You got a choking hazard. I don't know if this means it was made from recyclable plastic, the box was made from recyclable cardboard or anything like that, or maybe it's just telling us to recycle. It's possible they could be doing any of them. All right, guys, so I think we're ready to open this up. What do you think? I know I am. I'm super excited. So like with all Mezcos, they have the little, this is basically a sleeve on the outside. If you've never had a Mezco before, this box is a sleeve that comes around the figure. And it just basically, this just slides off like this. And, oh, yes. And sometimes you gotta be careful because this sleeve will stick to that little sleeve that comes out, and you know, you'll never know it's there. So this is what we've got inside the packaging. Before we open the packaging, I don't like the fact that their faces always come covered up. They're really distorted for whatever reason, but you know, it's not about what it looks like in the box. It's what it looks like when we take it out. All right, that's what we're gonna do next. Everybody, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open this box up. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Never noticed that. I really need to get better equipment so that I can do these videos without having to hold my phone. All right. And you can just pull it right out. Just like so. I'm gonna set this out of the way. And back here, I already see it and I know what it is. This is the piece of paper I was talking about. Our 112 collective figures are designed to be displayed in a wide range of poses, but as with many high-end collectibles, care and consideration should be exercised when handling. These are not toys that are meant for children. They're designed with adult collectors in mind. All 112 collective product are, that must be a typo. All 112 collective products are intended for ages 18 and up. And then, you know, it goes on to tell you how highly articulate they are and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. You know, all the normal 112 goodness that they give you. All right. Anyway, you didn't come to see that. All right. Well, that didn't work out right. Put it back up there. Stay. But I mean, can we just talk about how good these are real quick? I mean, come on, man. I mean, they're just, I mean, I'm not the best, but I mean, come on. Like, those lines in the teeth can be touched up, but I mean, come on. I'm just kidding. I know what you guys are here for. All right, so I'll lay it down. And you have your one layer here that you've got to pull up. Oh, I always like to make sure I don't have any pieces trapped in this plastic, because sometimes you will, and it's not fun. Especially if you lose something that you might need. All right. So, here is the Gambit figure. It comes in this plastic wrap, I guess you would call it, piece of plastic. And the one thing I like about the Mezcos is they're not like other figures where you have to take it out and they're like stuck in there. They slide right out, and it's super easy, you know. The one thing I will say about this one is that I really, really like this jacket. With my Cyclops that I got, the jacket was kind of bent when I got it out. And, you know, if you bend leather, it's usually going to stay like that for forever. But it actually went well. At the end of this video, I'll show my Cyclops and show you what I mean. But it kind of looked like the pose that I put him in. It looked like it fit. So yeah, I'll show you later. But can we talk about this though? This jacket is amazing. I mean, just look at the detail, the hand stitching, the inside. This even has felt. This is felt. I mean, this is the best Raging Cajun I've seen in a long time. But I mean, NECA's got a figure coming out soon. Or is it NECA? Or it's one of those companies. I don't think it's NECA. I think it's I don't know, maybe Hot Toys or something. Anyway, they have a Gambit coming out, and it looks awesome. I can't wait for that. I did a little research real quick, and it's Mafex. Mafex is doing the Gambit. Yeah, so you'll see a little skip there in the video. I just had to make sure I was right, and I was not right, but I fixed it. So there. Anyway, this Gambit, he looks awesome. The details in the face, the eyes, even his squinted eyes, you can still see the pupils in it. Super detailed. The chest plate, the hands, the feet. I know you guys are probably wanting me to take the jacket off, but I just really don't want to do that. I love him with the jacket on. I mean, Gambit wears his jacket all the time. So, as a matter of fact, it feels like it might be attached. No, it's not. But he looks awesome. You know, I can't say enough about this figure and how awesome it is. In the box, we've got a couple of card throwing hands. I do not like that I can't get it out. There we go. This is the one. So these are the cards that he's throwing. Kind of reminiscent of the Pop figure. So he's going to throw these. He's throwing these guys. It's going to come out of his right hand. Okay, so we got that. We've got another one. It's just a single. He's just throwing a single card here. This is just a single card. I'm guessing that he can just hold it in his hand. Then we have, multiple cards that he can hold. Hold it up like this. I'll show different poses towards the end. His bow staff. I mean, you could tell it's plastic, which is a little disappointing considering some of the other Mezcos come with like legit metal. I think it was the Daredevil that actually had the staff that breaks apart and there's a little wire in between to where it's like his staff that he uses that comes apart. And then I think there's a couple of them that have actual metal chains on them. So it would have been nice to actually have a little metal staff. It probably would have cost us a little more, but I would have paid it. But all in all, it's not too bad, not too terribly bad. You know, I guess if he's just gonna stand there with it, it doesn't really make a difference. So then, I'm not gonna take all of them out, but you got a couple of different hands here. Yeah, this is just like if he's doing some kind of power pose. And then I'm guessing this is his hand that he holds the cards in. He holds the cards in between the fingers like so. Let's see. Again, this is really hard to do on my phone. Yeah, it's pretty impressive at how it'll stick up there like that. How it stays, you know. Very good. Very good. Very happy with that. Oops. Then you've got these little decks of regular cards here. They're not see-through cards. They're actually very highly detailed little cards. You probably can't tell even on this camera, the video, but it's very, very detailed. I really like them. So yeah, those are cool. And then last but not least, you know, we do have the base in here, but the other head, we're gonna unwrap, and we're gonna look at. I feel like maybe his hair's just a little longer. I don't know. Let's see if we can look and see differences. Looks like he's kind of smirking in this one versus he's just kind of stone facing that one. So I guess this head would be more of like if he was kind of smirking, you know, because he's showing off his powers. This one is if he's ready to fight. So, I mean, I guess I could go either way. I would have liked to seen like another expression from him, like the one with Cyclops where he's, you know, ready to fight and he's just screaming, you know, because I've seen Gambit when he gets ready to throw stuff, and when he does, his eyes light up and he throws his cards and he just yells, and it just looks, I think it would have been awesome to have that extra emotion versus, you know, stone faced here and little Cajun smirk there. So take this out here and we have our little stand, you know. It actually looks like the same exact stand that I got with Cyclops. It may be. You may find other goodies. With this one, not really. But the stand is underneath on your packaging, and if you were like me the first time you got one, you had no idea that was even there till it just fell out. So you got your little stand there. But the other thing that I really like is they give you these little baggies, and you put all of your extra pieces in there. And if you've ever had a figure that had a bunch of extra pieces, or even a Mezco, if you're new to Mezcos or not new to Mezcos, then you know how hard it is to keep those little tiny pieces inside the little case here. So it's nice to have this little bag that you can throw all of your extra pieces into and not really have to worry about losing anything. You always have it in one spot and you know it'll stay there. Okay, so real quick, this isn't like a review video for any Mezcos or anything, but I would like to show how articulate these things are. Like this guy, You know, you can bend him all the way back. I wouldn't bend him too far because he does wear cloth pants. Like this whole outfit is really like real cloth. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't bend him too far back because you may rip the cloth. But he's really articulate. And the arms, you know, you have a decent range of motion considering he's wearing like a legitimate leather jacket. And then his head, you know, spins both ways. He has that Mezco articulation, which is great compared to like the Cyclops. Well, I mean, in the Cyclops, his head is basically the light, so you really don't have as much motion as you would with any other figure, but this one doesn't really have the light up features, so, you know, it's good to have that range of motion with this guy because then, you know, you could tilt his head back like he's doing something like this or looking up. You know, it's just something nice that you can, you know, that you can pose them any way that you see fit. All right, so now I'm gonna set you guys up and show you a couple of poses that you can do with this awesome figure here. So here's your first pose here. You got him holding his staff here, and then you got these cards actually are a lot thinner than I thought they were gonna be, and it kind of scares me because they are really thin. I feel like if they fell in the wrong spot, you would never find those guys. The staff doesn't really touch the ground like you would want it to. You know, I've tried multiple times to get it to touch and it just doesn't. I don't know if I don't want to push the staff too far down because it looks like he's holding it too far up, but you know, still, like I said, for what we got for getting a Gambit, I think it's pretty awesome. All right, let's do a different pose. Pose number 2. I got his new head on him. He's kind of smirking and he's kind of looking at his hand. He's like, yeah, I can do that. And that's the multiple cards there. I think those look pretty cool. I like the fact that he can hold them in between his fingers and you don't have to worry about them falling out. They were really easy to get in there and they stay pretty secure. And then you got, you know, the fist over here, like, yeah, he's doing it. Then you got him kind of spread. And I didn't notice this before. When I was talking about his articulation in his neck being so good, I didn't notice that his whole neck actually moves. And that's really neat. That's the first time I've seen that. I'm probably because I don't have many Mezcos, but I think it's really neat that happens, that you can move the whole neck, because it looks more natural when you can move the whole neck versus just the head. All right, I'm gonna do one more pose and then I'm gonna compare him side by side with Cyclops. All right, guys, this is the pose I think I'm gonna keep him in. You know, he's got his hand back here, holding his cards, getting ready to throw more. And then you've got his cards that he's attacking with right here. I really like this pose. Like how his face is kind of hidden behind the jacket right here. You can't really see his face completely, but you know, he's gonna mess you up in the long run. I mean, he's just super detailed, super nice. I'm super happy. Well worth the money. If you guys have never bought one, this is a perfect one to buy to start your collection. I would definitely suggest it. All right, here are these two guys together. That's Cyclops here, and you got Gambit. So the Cyclops, I love this. This is probably one of my favorites now, now second to Gambit, but you know. But like I was saying about the jacket here, how it's folded back, it came like that, and I was like, dang, you know, it's gonna take a lot to get that to go back to the way it needs to be. But the pose that he's in, the beam pushes the air back, so it pushes his jacket back, so it makes it work. You know, I like it like that. This is definitely, you know, one of my favorites now. Gambit is definitely my favorite. But they definitely, I like them. They go well together. Might get a Magneto for them to fight. I need to get a Wolverine to team up with them. But yeah, this is what you came for. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's my first actual unboxing video. I'm actually gonna take time and I'm gonna edit it and make it look nice, professional like. So once again, thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification button for anything else we're gonna do. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and hopefully I'll get the Twitter up and running soon. But you know, I'm one person, I don't have that much time. But maybe next time we can do this guy, Drax and Ronan. Maybe I can do a video putting it together. Maybe I do a part series where I put it together, I prime it and paint it, you know, all that good stuff. Maybe a time lapse or something. That would be pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below if you'll be interested in that. If you want, I can go through my collection. There's still some things that are unpainted, but I'd be glad to show you guys my whole collection, maybe even my Warhammer stuff. And, you know, if you guys are interested, we'll go through my comic book collection one day. If you guys are interested in sitting around for a couple of episodes and watch me go through my collection and see what I have and see what gems I might have hidden away that I don't even know about. But yeah, thank you guys. Gambit thanks you. See you guys later.